Good morning to everyone and welcome to my economics class. This is the first class of economics for the 9th standard. Up to now, in the 8th standard, you talk and learn about only history, civics and geography. And in 9th standard, the social science, the textbook is divided into 4. So here the economics is the new one for you. So first we will see about what is economics. I request to all my students to have a notebook and a pen to copy it down to make a note of the important ones. So moving further, I happily welcome to you all for economic class. Let's move. Topic number 1. What is economics? So here we are seeing about that. What is economics? So economics is simply meaning about talking about money. Simply we are talking about money. So in our one, economics is what? Related to money. Yes, you are correct. But economics as whole is not related only about the money. So we are seeing in the upcoming presentation that what is economics. The slides is speaking about what is economics by the famous economist. Here, economics is the science of material welfare. This definition was given by Alfred Marshall. The definition is speaking about economics is nothing, it's a science of material welfare. So here, this definition is very important. I request to all my students to please copy down this definition. Economics is a science of material welfare. So economics is a subject which is related to the science of material welfare. So here we are going to see about the explanation of the definition given by the famous economist Alfred Marshall. So moving towards the explanation of the definition proposed by Alfred Marshall, economics is nothing, it's a science of only material welfare. So what he want to speak from that, what is economics is this. This definition I like most because he is the one of the influential economics in the world. And now we will see in the upcoming slide what does the definitions means. Next, in the words of Marshall, what the Marshall want to speak to us. So Marshall, by proposing this definition, want to speak that in the words of Marshall, man earns money to get material welfare. It's correct. Man is earning money and to get what things? For the material welfare. So in the words of Marshall, man earns money for what purpose? For earning the material welfare. In a simple words, we are earning money to live our life and to have a basic life system. Then next, this is why economics, since Marshall described this definition as the welfare definition. So this welfare is talking about welfare definition of economics. What welfare is talking about more? So this definition enlarges the scope of economics science by emphasizing the study of wealth and humanity together. Study of wealth as well as humanity together, rather than the wealth alone. As earlier I was showing to you here the rupees paper currency, the paper note I was showing to you, that is not only the economics. So by adding this definition is speaking about the humanity together and the wealth, rather than we are taking only the wealth. So here the Marshall want to speak about man earn money to get material welfare. In that welfare we are talking about all the welfare of the society. We are talking about the humanity and the wealth both together. This definition enlarges the scope of economic science by emphasizing the study of wealth as well as the humanity together. So this is the definition speaking about what is economics. Up to now, up to 8th standard, you are not familiar with the concept of economics. Now you are in 9th standard, so what is economics is clear to you. Economics is nothing, it's a science of material welfare. The definition was proposed and given by Alfred Marshall, a famous economist. Next, This is economics textbook for class 9. So this year this is the new textbook added to 9th standard. This is economics textbook. This textbook, by seeing this textbook, you are seeing about few children are laughing and the one old man is just little bit upset and sitting in. So this economics is talking about the welfare of the people, the tensions of the people, and little bit we are talking more about the welfare of the people. So here economics textbook, in this what we are going to learn. So we are going to learn about the 4 segment in this chapter. So the 4 segment I am going to talk about. This whole textbooks carry the 4th chapter, right? So we will see, this is the first cover page of the textbook. This is NCERT textbook for class 9 economics. This is the content. In that, chapter number 1, chapter number 2, chapter number 3, chapter number 4 are given here. So here in this particular point we are going to see economics as a whole. Here we will see the 4th chapter here. The first chapter is talking about the story of village. In that we will see the story of the village. We will see the scenario of the village, how the village people used to live, how they manage their life, how they are earning, how they used to manufacture. Everything we will see in this chapter. Different activity related to farming, not related to farming, we will see in this one. Then the people as a resource, chapter number 2 we are going to study. The chapter is going to speaking about why the peoples are called as an resource, and we will see all the major concepts which makes the person or a people to a valuable resource instead of a liable resource on the country. Next, chapter number 3, poverty as a challenge. So poverty as a challenge, the chapter number 3. Next, in this we will see about how poverty is becoming one of the major challenge in our life. Then the last one, food security in India. In this we will see about the food security and its all aspects in India. So I request to all the students, those who are having the textbook, they simply note down it and ticket one what we are going to discuss or learn here, and those who are not having the textbook, please copy down the name of the 4th chapter. I will give few seconds to you for copying down this particular content. Please. Content speaks 4 chapters. Chapter number 1, chapter number 2, chapter number 3, chapter number 4. Next, this is the first chapter, the story of village Palampur. Here we are talking about the story of village Palampur. So, in this Palampur is there. The Palampur is the name of the village. We are going to have a story of this village. So, let's move to discuss what is in this chapter. So in this chapter what we are going to learn today, we will have the introduction of this chapter. First, in this particular chapter, please have attention here. Topic in this chapter: overview, introduction, organization of production, farming in the Palampur and non-farming activities in Palampur. For a better understanding, I will make you crystal clear to understand about the story of the village Palampur chapter. In this chapter, the topics are in this chapter. The main topics are there and subtopics are also there here. So, overview first we are going to discuss and learn. Then we will have introduction part of this chapter. Then the organization of the production. That means we are going to see about the factors of production which are very essential for any production activity. Next, farming in the Palampur. The village Palampur is here. In that, how the land distribution pattern is here. What are the different sources are present over there which making the farming to be possible in a good way. How the peoples are supporting to each other. What is the other farming methods of there we will see here. The farming in the Palampur. Then the last topic we are going to see that the non-farming activities. the activities which are not at all related with farming, they are called as non-farming activities. In Palampur, we will cover this chapter into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 segments. So first, in this present class, we are going to see about first the overview of this chapter. In the overview, what this chapter is talking all about, we are going to see. Next, the purpose of this story. The story of which story? The story of Palampur is to introduce some basic concept relating to production. As I told to you, we are going to see about the factors of production. So the relating to the production, and this we do through a story of hypothetical village called Palampur. Hypothetical means the imaginary village. So this the purpose of the story is to have an introduction of factors of production. Any product is available in the market. What are the different factors we need to produce that particular goods or service? Next, farming is the main activity in Palampur, whereas several other activities such as. So first point is about that, as we are talking about I am living in a village. So as we are thinking about the village, what comes in our mind? So green land, the agriculture plots, the crops are there. So like that, the cows, buffaloes and everything, the village scenario is totally different from the city. So as we are talking about the village, the word farming is the first one which is coming to our mind whenever we are also visiting our village. So first we are moving to our home, we are passing through the different agriculture plots and then we are moving. Then other activities are also over there. So which are that other activities? Just a small scale manufacturing. In a very small scale, there is manufacturing activities are going on. Next, daily activities, transport activities and are carried out in a limited scale. The scale is limited. How these activities are not related with these are called as non-farming activities. Which in the previous slide I was talking about, we will discuss about the non-farming activities. So here, these are the non-farming activities. This is a farming one, totally on an agriculture plot we are doing by using any methods of farming, and these are small scale manufacturing for daily, then transport activity, right? Next, the production part we are seeing. So these production activity need various types of resources. So which resources they require? So this production activity requires some resource to produce something. First, natural resources, man-made items, human effort and money. First, natural resources. If they want to do these production activities, suppose they want to do a farming, so they require a natural resource just like a land piece and water resources. So like that, the man-made item for any small scale industry, they want little bit establishment of firm, then they can start that particular thing. Then human effort to do the things, to do that particular production activity, we require a human support also. So human effort is also one of the major concepts. Then the last, money, that means we require a capital, that means we require money to purchase the different resources or the raw material for the manufacturing of that particular goods. So here the points are speaking about the production activities need the various types of resources. In that resources we are having the natural resources, we are having the man-made items and human effort also and money also, right? So here the things are speaking about that the factors of production which are needed to do any activity, whether it's going to be an agricultural product, whether it's going to be a man-made products by the human being. Moving to the next, as we read through the story of Palampur, we will learn welfare goods and services in the village. So here this line is speaking about how the production activity involves, right? So the production activity involves about that we require land piece, we require a money power, we require a human effort, and we require a human as a resource to do that particular production activities. So here altogether summing up, as we read through the story of Palampur, we will learn how the various resources are combining together to produce the desired goods as well as service in the particular village. So transportation, carrying one thing from another, from one place to another, that's a service activity, right? So producing and goods, so production of jaggery, it's one of the good in a small scale. So like that I place the two examples for you, the difference of the goods and services in the village. Now this particular topic is talking about a hypothetical village, the story of village Palampur. We have seen the overview. So moving towards the gist of this particular chapter. So here in this particular presentation we have seen what is economics. We had seen the definition proposed by Alfred Marshall. Economics is nothing but a science of material welfare. We have seen the material welfare is not talking about to earn money and to get the things. We are talking about the humanity and the wealth together. Next we had seen the overview of this chapter. In the overview we had seen the village Palampur is a hypothetical village. After that we had seen the village is totally dependent on farming, so farming is the major activity and other non-farming activities are also there, just like a small scale industry are there, large scale industry cannot be possible in the village area. So small scale activity, just I place the example of jaggery making, instant making, pickle making, papad making or other activities are within a small scale. Plus transport activity is there. So like that the non-farming activity are also present in that particular village. So in the upcoming presentations we are going to see about the introduction of this chapter and we are going to start the chapter to learn more about the story of the village Palampur. What is the story of village Palampur? How the peoples of the village Palampur is living their life. How they are managing farming business. How they are managing the non-farming activities. How there is a land distribution pattern is there. Which methods of farming they are using over there. So I request to each and everyone, whatever the point I stated to you, this overview point, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the overview part is over. In the upcoming presentation we will see about the introduction part in a different segments. So Lastly, I want to thank each and everyone for watching this video and I request to you, this is the studying time. Please, economics is a subject which is the economics just moving around us only. So for that particular purpose, please make a note of it and refer to the NCERT textbook. Also the same concept I am placing here for your better understanding. For that purpose, I thank each and everyone. Be safe and secure at your home and Jai Hind.